Hello dear students, today's lesson is about addition and subtraction of fractions with the same denominator. First, let's remember the parts of a fraction. We have the denominator that it's equal to the total number of parts in a unit, and the numerator is equal to the number of colored parts in a unit. Here we have 3 colored parts in yellow out of 4, so the fraction is 3/4. And a unit can be in the form of a rectangle, for example, or a circle. It can have any form. Now let's start with the first part, addition of fractions. Let's read this problem. A chocolate bar is divided into 5 equal pieces. Sami ate 1 piece and Rami ate 3 pieces. What fraction of the chocolate bar did they eat in all? So first, let's draw a figure representing this problem. Here we have a chocolate bar that is divided into 5 equal pieces. Sami ate 1 piece and Rami ate 3 pieces. So Sami in fact ate 1 piece out of 5, so he ate 1/5 of the chocolate bar, and Rami ate 3 pieces out of 5, so Rami ate 3/5 of the chocolate bar. Now we need to find the fraction of the chocolate bar that they ate in all. So here let's count. They ate 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces in all out of 5. So they ate 4/5 of the chocolate bar. And to do so, we need to add both fractions. 1/5 plus 3/5 equals. Now let's see the steps that we need to follow to add these two fractions. First, I add both numerators. I add 1 plus 3. Second step, I copy the denominator because here, in fact, they ate 4 pieces out of 5. They did not eat 4 pieces out of 10. So here I don't add the denominators. I copy the denominator as it is. I just add the numerators, the pieces that they ate. Attention, I do not add the denominators. Equals 1 plus 3, 4/5 or 4/5. Third and last step, I simplify the answer if possible. Here, the fraction 4/5 cannot be simplified because 4 and 5, they only have 1 as common divisor. In the end, I box the answer. Now let's continue with part 2, subtraction of fractions. Let's read the problem. One mouse travels 5/8 of a meter. The other mouse travels 3/8 of a meter. How much further or how much more does the first mouse travel? In order to understand this problem more, let's draw a figure representing this problem. So the first mouse travels 5 parts out of 8. Here I represented the 1 meter by using a rectangle that is divided into 8 equal parts equal to the denominator. And we colored 5 parts out of 8. The number of parts that this mouse already traveled, as if he traveled a distance of 5 parts out of 8 parts. Now the second mouse traveled 3 parts out of 8 parts. So how much further or how much more did the first mouse travel more than the second mouse? By looking at this figure, I notice that the first mouse traveled, in fact, 2 parts more than the second mouse. So in order to find the fraction that the first mouse traveled more than the second mouse, I do 5 minus 3 equals 2 parts out of 8. So here I need to use a subtraction equation. So 5 over 8 minus 3 over 8 equals, also let's see the steps that we need to follow. First step, I subtract both numerators, equals 5 minus 3 over, here do you think that we should subtract the denominators? Here, did the mouse travel 2 parts out of 0 more than the second mouse, or 2 parts out of 8 more? Of course, it's 2 parts out of 8. And in fact, 2 over 0 or any number over 0, it's impossible, as we learned before. So second step, I copy the denominator as it is. Attention, I do not subtract the denominators. Equals 2 over 8. Now step 3, I simplify the answer if possible. Here we noted that the numerator 2 and denominator 8 are both even numbers. So I can simplify by 2. I divide both numerator and denominator by 2, equals 1 over 4. The fraction 1 over 4 cannot be simplified anymore. So in the end, I box the answer. Now, remarks and practice. Now let's start solving this example. 2 over 5 plus 3 over 5 equals. So here, the denominator is 5. So we chose a rectangle as a unit and we divided it into 5 equal parts. So 2 over 5 plus 3 parts out of 5 equals, in fact, the whole unit. It's 5 over 5. So it's equal 2 plus 3 over 5 equals 5 over 5. And 5 over 5 is in fact equal to the whole unit, equals to 1. So 5 over 5 is equal to 1. And we box the answer. It's 1 whole. When the numerator and the denominator of a fraction are equal, the fraction is equal to 1 whole. In this example, the numerator and denominator are both 5. 5 over 5 is the same as 5 divided by 5, and when you divide a number by itself, it's equal to 1. 17 over 15 plus 3 over 15 equals 17 plus 3 over 15 equals 20 over 15. Now, we notice that 20 and 15, they have 5 as common divisor, so we can simplify this fraction by 5 equals 4 over 3. And this fraction cannot be simplified anymore. We box the final answer. 29 over 4 minus 5 over 4 equals 29 minus 5 over 4 equals 24 over 4. Now we notice that 24 and 4, they are both even numbers. We can simplify by 2, but 4 is also another common divisor. It's the greatest common divisor. So we simplify both numerator and denominator by 4 equals 6 over 1. And 6 over 1 is the same as 6 divided by 1. It's equal to 6. And we box the answer. 16 over 5 minus 16 over 5 equals 16 minus 16 over 5 equals 0 over 5. And 0 over 5 is the same as 0 divided by 5. And when I divide 0 by any number, the answer is 0. And I box the final answer. So attention, if the numerator of a fraction is 0, the fraction is equal to 0 because 0 over any denominator equals or is the same as 0 divided by this denominator, and 0 divided by any number equals 0. Exercise: complete each equation by a suitable number. 1 over 7 plus which number over 7 equals 5 over 7. So here in the three fractions, the denominator is 7. We have no problem. Here we need to find the missing numerator. So I ask myself, 1 plus what equals 5? So it's 1, already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 4 more parts. So the answer is 4. Or I ask myself, 5 minus 1 equals what? It's equal to 4. 4 over 7 plus which number over 7 equals 1? So here we have a problem. Here we have a whole number. And the 1 is equal to 1 over 1. But the denominator needs to be 7. So to fix this problem, I need to remember that a fraction is equal to 1 when its numerator and denominator are the same. So 1 is in fact equal to the fractions 1 over 1, 2 over 2, 3 over 3, 4 over 4, and it goes on. But here I need my denominator to be 7, so I can write 1 in the form of 7 over 7. And my problem is fixed. Now the three fractions have the same denominator, 7. Now I ask myself, 4 plus what equals 7? I can do 7 minus 4, and it's equal to 3. And here, if we colored all the parts of a unit, if you notice, it's equal to 1, and 4 parts plus 3 parts equals 7 parts, and the answer is 3. 35 over 9 minus which number over 9 equals 23 over 9? So here I ask myself, 35 minus what equals 23? So we do 35 minus 23 to find the answer, and it's equal to 12. So here also we don't have any problem with the denominator. 27 over 5 minus which number over 5 equals 2? Here we have the same problem. Here we have a whole number. So as we did here, I ask myself, 2 is equal to which fraction whose denominator is 5? So here I need to have same denominator as the two previous fractions. How do I fix this problem? How do I find the numerator? So I ask myself, which number divided by 5 equals to 2? Don't forget that the over is in fact divided by. Which number divided by 5 equals 2? And to find this number, I do 5 times 2, or 2 times 5, and the answer is 10. Now we found the fraction. Now we can solve this operation and find the missing number. I ask myself, 27 minus what equals 10? So I do 27 minus 10, and the answer is 17. So this is the end of our video. I would like you to rewatch this video as many times as possible until the concept is fully understood. And thank you for watching.